morning. Just before 7. It is 6:57. I've been at the yard since 6:30, give or take. Elizabeth just put Tanner on the bus. Well, a little bit ago. It was actually on time today. So we are pumping up tires. As you can see, I've got one more to go. Pumped up 2 at the house. We are getting tires on the truck and shocks put on Saturday. Elizabeth and I are heading on a mini getaway, mini vacation. We're just going up to the mountains. Nothing special. Well, it is special, but I mean, it's not like it's gonna be elaborate. So gonna do some fly fishing, going to just kind of get out of Dodge, just hang out. But I got another new hoodie on. Got the lime green, fluorescent green. I guess that's not really lime. This is the safety yellow, and we got some green going. But the coolest thing about these is we've got Liberty down the sleeve. I think that's pretty cool. And then you got your back, which is just standard. Got the phone number on there. But we've got like 40 of these. So let me know if y'all want some. I got 40 of them, so we'll send them out. Kind of get our name out there. Maybe the next order we'll put a YouTube logo on the back of them. That'd be kind of cool. But just finishing up with tires. Everything is at 120. I may have one that's at 130. So, and I won't tell you which one it is. The last one. But I'm going to just toss some air back in this tire on the truck real quick. It is at 65. I'm just going to run it at 75. And before anybody questions why these tires are getting replaced Saturday, I got 2 days to go. They're already destroyed. And if it's going to give me an extra hour and a half of air in the tire before the silly little light comes on, I'm okay with that. So it's not muddy. We're going to have a long and busy day, but it should not be too stressful, which is always a good thing. The tire fill valves, the threads on these are completely shot, all of them. So you got to find that sweet spot, put it right in there, and make it happen. But gonna get this dumpster off to the landfill. We're gonna put it out front. Later when I come back, that 15 yard right there, trash guys is coming to get it. That 20 yard is going out. There's another 20 yard back there that is gonna get slid over to this position. There's a 20 yard behind that is full that needs to get emptied because that one and another one are going to Columbia today. This one needs to get slid over there. And then when the 15 yards come back, we're just gonna stack those right through here. So there's a method to my madness. I keep playing with how I wanna juggle dumpsters around here. The ultimate goal would be to not have anything sitting here, but we're coming into a holiday week. It is a weekend where we are not gonna be here, and we're gonna have dumpsters sitting. So, and then the trailer will end up sitting right here, because that way, if for whatever reason somebody needs to come in and get some dumpsters, they can, you know, scoot around the trailer and go. I may tuck the trailer in back there, actually. I don't know, who knows? There's everything could change. We could have a phone call this afternoon and every single dumpster could be out. Is it gonna happen? No. Would it be nice? Yeah, it would. But we're gonna get picked up here. And I just need to put the air compressor back in. I wanted quickness. I wanted speed this morning, and speed and quickness don't go together with, how am I going to put this on here? There we go. Speed and quickness don't go together with this air compressor in the truck. I like the concept. I like the idea, but I don't like how it was installed. So I haven't officially made up my mind on this one, but I'm 99% certain I'm gonna end up selling the toolbox with everything inside. And the reason, a couple different reasons. Reason number one is Well, okay. Good morning to you too. Reason number one is I have train horns sitting in the garage that I want to put on that truck. And there's not really room for them anywhere on the truck with the exception of the spare tire. I don't really want to get rid of the spare tire, but, and I know I'll probably regret this, in 2.5 years that I've had this truck, I've probably only used the spare tire 2 or 3 times. I would say 2. We've gone up in tire size. Excuse me. We've gone up in tire size. So the spare that's on there now is not the appropriate size. My own thought now, take the toolbox out and sell it. Comes with a 12-gallon air tank, dual air compressors, a hose reel. I mean, it's nice. It works, okay? But I've lost my toolbox. All of the tools are in the back seat. So now I've lost the back seat. So you got to play devil's advocate here. I would be interested in removing the spare tire. When we put the new tires on the truck again, they're going to be a completely different size again. We're going to go up just a little bit. Going to go back to a tire we had originally that actually did very well. If I remove the spare tire, put the kit where the spare tire goes, I can always throw another truck tire up on top of the trailer. When I have the trailer, that's when I'm going to blow a tire. If I blow a tire and we're somewhere on a trip, I can put the spare tire in the back of the truck. So, I don't know. More things to think about while we drive. But, let's go to the landfill. I've talked long enough. This is the second video I made this morning. Deleted the first one. That was only like 5 minutes. And now we're at 8. So, yep. All right, got a lot of things to do today. Move around. I've got my Mountain Duder ready to go. I also got a C4 for later. Tow haul on. This one is heavy, so we're gonna throw the engine brake on also. Fun fact, I never used the engine brake. And when Robbie came down from Columbia, I happened to look in the cab of the truck and I was like, oh my God, what is that light? And he said, oh, it's your engine brake. I run it all the time. Okay. So I've started running it on the heavy loads. He said it would help. I haven't done my research. I trust the guy. I only met him for the first time when we did the demolition, which, fun fact, those videos are about to hit YouTube. So he's coming down today to pick up, I'll drop down, to pick up 220s and take them up to Columbia. So we're gonna double stack them. Maybe you'll see that on the video too. But moving some 20s up to Columbia and bringing some more 25s down here. So just shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Enough of that. We'll see you at the landfill. Happy Thursday. Thanks for watching. Let's go. Normally I don't get it. Normally I've got to climb up there and snag it. Not today. Back at Republic. The closest one to the yard. Just noticed the dumpster I guess, serial number, dumpster identification number is 61666. Oh boy, y'all pray for me. Doors are stuck again. Find your escape route. I'll be back with you. I'm glad that was not chemical. Well, that was enough to make me question life this morning. I'm glad that that was not any type of chemical. That would have not been good. But there is a boat in here. There's a boat in here, and I'm glad that was just water. We had a lot of rain, so that was just water, thankfully. But yeah. So, all right, let's get this one dumped. I'll show you I guess a back view. There's a bunch of stuff up on top that I really don't want hitting the camera. So, oh yeah. Since the hoodie is soaked, I guess I'll show you the t-shirts. Got an extra large. I think it's a little bit big, so it's tucked in because the pants are a little tight, and when I bend over, ain't nobody want to see that. We'll see in a minute. Let's dump out more stuff. I'll just hold you. I guess that's... There's the boat. Boat trailer, boat tires. More boat up there, a lot of insulation, water pressure tank, Trex decking, construction debris. Just a bunch of stuff. All right, see you in a minute. Getting a 25 dropped off. Gonna throw our driveway protection down. Guess we're gonna have to go sideways. Here we go. Get that snugged up on there. We're gonna leave them plenty of room to open up the back doors, and then that way they can walk everything right in. Have driveway protection. This is gonna be a hoarders clean out, this company called, and just kind of, they gotta empty the house out. I see a John Deere lawnmower in the backyard. Washers, dryers, a lot of metal items. Might need to bring him a metal dumpster too. That phone has not stopped ringing this morning. It's the same guy over and over, Mr. James Gage. Mr. James Gage is a very needy individual, or he just likes me. We'll see if he actually watches the videos. See if I get a phone call from him saying, I'm not needy. No, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Glad to call him my friend. This dropped off. We are kind of driving on the lawn, but that is going to be the only way on how we get this thing dropped straight. Almost tempted to see if they want another one tomorrow. Drop a 20 off next door, right next to this one. Not next door, but drop it right next to it, because they're definitely going to need it. All right, we're gonna end up sliding this thing back about 4 feet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw this block behind the wheel where I want it to stop. I'm gonna throw this other block behind the wheel where I want it to stop. And hopefully, hopefully it stops. Let's see how well we do. There's no place to put a GoPro. This is something that the companies need to do a better job of doing, finding GoPro mounts. I think we did all right. Wonder what they're doing with that John Deere lawnmower. Wonder if it even runs. Do I need it? No. Would it be nice to have? Yeah. All right, playing on my jungle gym. As a kid, I never thought I'd own a jungle gym as an adult. Surprise! All right, here should be plenty of room to open up the back doors. Just gonna have to remember when we come to get this that I'm right in this tree. Open the door before we get here. So, all right, we are, I think we're gonna head to the yard and grab a 20, take it to North Charleston, and then we're gonna go and pick up a 15. So, told that gentleman he'd have it this morning. It's still morning, it's only 8:40. Gonna put this one in the system as out. I don't know what number it is. I think it's number 3. We'll mark it out as number 3. It's not painted yet. I don't have the vinyl on it. Vinyl is sitting right next to me. So, gonna go to the yard, get that 20, and get it sent to North Charleston. All right, let's GPS this back to the yard because I don't know how to get there without GPS. So, see you shortly. Thanks for riding with us. 17 minutes away. I'm scrambling. Robbie is about an hour out from coming down here and picking up these 2 dumpsters. Again, taking them back towards Columbia. I just made the swap at DeCarlo. I dropped one of the 2 that they're taking last week, and I knew it was a bad idea, but I did not have anything else on the yard. And there is maybe a quarter of a dumpster worth of material in there. Probably just gonna dump it on the yard. I'll deal with it tomorrow. The dumpster that we just brought back to the yard, it's a 15 yard. It was full of roofing material, and that one, I had another contractor show up and start throwing fencing material in it, and I forgot that that one has to go to a client tonight. So originally, that was supposed to go out this coming Monday. However, we're not going to be here. So I called him yesterday, and I did tell him either Thursday or Friday. I think it's going to be tomorrow. I'll call him. I'll let him know. But basically, I said, you're going to get it for a couple extra days, and no charge to you. You're doing me a favor type of thing. So he obviously enjoyed that very much, and it's just gonna have to be tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna have it in my schedule today. Mom and Dad are flying in, and I would like to get home at a decent hour, get cleaned up, and not roll in after they are already there. I don't think they would care, but still, I mean, I would like to be there when they get there. So this one's gonna get dumped. I'm gonna throw it out front. I'm gonna pick up another one that's going to Columbia also. That has to get dumped, and then Robbie should be here. We're gonna get them stacked. I'm gonna go and pick up another 15 yard that is already semi-full coming from JB Fence Brothers. That one I may just add to it, and then we'll send the other 15. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I still have to get all the way out to Monk's Corner and pick up Lady Liberty. That's up there, and the contractor told me 2 days ago it was ready to go. Today was just the first time I had availability, and we're just all over the place. If Mom and Dad weren't coming, if I wouldn't have taken that 25 and delivered that this morning, if Robbie wasn't coming to get these dumpsters, we would have had plenty of time. So, you know, you got to pick and choose your battles, and today is just going to be a busy day. You know, there's just no ifs, ands, buts about it. I did leave the house early. I originally wanted to be in the landfill at 6, and then I couldn't remember if Republic opened at 6 or 6:30. So I got there at 7. I knew they were open at 7. Just a busy day. So we already got a couple things on tap for tomorrow. The contractor that we dropped the 25 yard off for, he had made mention that he was going to need another one tomorrow. I need to communicate with him, because if he does, that needs to get added to the schedule. I need to finish painting the dumpster from Delfino, and please don't pull out in front of me. God dang. Train horns. Got a car to the other side of me. This guy started squeezing out. I need to communicate with him, because if he needs the dumpster, I need to know. I need to plan for tomorrow. I didn't have anything on the schedule, but his dumpster, I've got to get Delfino's dumpster painted. I am going to paint the back doors on Lady Liberty. If that does not go out, as of right now, I have no 20s on the yard. So the only 20 available for him tomorrow is Lady Liberty. And I don't believe there's anything coming back in. I'll look real quick as we're pulling up to stop here. We're in a school zone. There's a bunch of buses stopped. So had to call our tech support people earlier. We had an issue, and they were able to resolve it, thankfully. That 10 yard's been picked up, the one from Monk's Corner, and then this 15 yard. So I don't have anything but Lady Liberty. If he needs a 20, I can't paint it, which is fine. And then tomorrow, I have a 15 yard getting picked up. So we can send him 2 15s as a 30 if that's what he needs. But we'll make it work. So I'm glad that everything is working out. The yard will be somewhat empty. And I'm glad that the gentleman with the boat demolition project could not commit to this weekend. He needed 3 20 yards, and as you see, or I've just told you, we don't have anything. So everything works for the better. We'll make it happen. And with Mom and Dad coming down, Elizabeth and I'm going to drop the truck off first thing Saturday, and then we are probably going to bounce. So, and there is JB Fence Brothers right there. He did not call me when he was leaving like he said he was going to. So, he lied. He lied. Okay. We're about back to the yard. We're going to get this dumped off, and I think I'm going to leave it in the dumpster until Robbie actually gets here. And then I'm going to say, hey, want to help me unload it into the other one? But we're going to get that other one and grab that. So I'd rather pick this one back up full, and then if he's not quite here yet, that'll give me some time to offload it into the other one versus dumping it on the ground. So Drop this one, pick this other one up. We'll throw you on a time lapse. I should have done that at DeCarlo fence and I didn't. But we're gonna throw you on time lapse. Just pulling in now. So see you in about 0.000001 seconds. So what we've got going on is we are double stacking two 20-yard dumpsters. We've got a 6x6 underneath the foot here, and I've got a 6x6 on the other side underneath the support on the dumpster. We're getting the other dumpster loaded. Originally we were going to put this one on top, but the difference is that dumpster doesn't have the additional lip here. So the top rail is going to slide right in here. This is missing on both sides on that other dumpster, so we can't do it. These dumpsters are going to end up going to Columbia out of Charleston, South Carolina. All we've done is we've backed this dumpster up to a pylon. So that dumpster is not going to go anywhere in the back. It's got no place for it to go. The front is being supported by 6x. Normally we do this with bricks, but apparently the South Carolina heat and sun has gotten to them and they pretty much disintegrated when we backed into them. So no one was injured yet in the making of this video. So now what Robbie's going to do is he's going to simply back on, and we'll put you over here. That way you may be able to see 100% what he is doing. Oh, that's a pretty good shot right there, to be honest with you. I'll try to stand out of your way. As you can tell, these dumpsters used to be green. They've been well used, well abused, well loved, and now they're heading up to Columbia to get used, abused, and beaten up there. Can you see the side? Well, look at the side of the dumpster, and that needs to be on the inside rail. This is Robbie's first time doing this. I've done this quite a few times solo. Once you get good at it, it takes about 10 minutes. Easiest option is obviously just going to be a forklift with extended rails. Slow down. I want you to slow down and come back. Keep everything straight.
Okay, so stop. Did you feel that? You literally need about an inch. So you got to go that way an inch. So just pull forward ever so slightly and readjust. Come back. Yep, that should be probably more than enough. Nope, other way. Same thing. So turn your wheels to the left ever so slightly. Okay, now pull forward like 6 feet. Stop.
Grab the tires real quick.
Okay, and then hang on, turn your wheels to the left. Come back. You need both of them? Richard?
Huh?
You take them both?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got somebody want them. If you don't mind.
Yep. Did you have a hard time following directions as a kid? I know, because you're turning. I'm trying to direct you and you're going every which way. All right, right there. Come straight back. I tell the same thing to my wife all the time. All right. We're an inch too far. Turn your wheels to the right. That's plenty. Go forward. Stop. Straighten the wheel out. Come back. Just like that. Do it again. We're talking inches. Okay? Now turn the wheel. Now turn the wheel to the left and go forward another 3 or 4 feet. Stop. Straight back. Normally by now, if I don't get it, I start getting mad. It goes in there one way or the other. Give it a little bit. Okay, let me look at the other side. It might just need a simple pull. I mean, you're there. What's up with all these guys here? What's up with all these guys parking in here now? I don't know. I couldn't even get in here the other night.
I didn't want to complain about it.
All right, so it's pull forward a tiny bit, like 6 inches. Stop. Raise the rim. I'm sure you'll be fine. All right, come back 6 inches. A little more. Stop. Okay, now you're going to need to keep foot on the brake and the gas. You don't want to lose it because you're about to lose those blocks. Okay? Yeah, man, thank you. I don't know what I'm thanking you for. Now, you should be locked on both sides. Go ahead and start lowering it down. All right, so he is locked on. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but that clip is over the top rail and he is locked on. So all we're gonna do at this point, and you're right in the sun, so I'll move to the other side. We're gonna move these 6x6s, get those blocking. All right, start easing back. Keep going, up. So as he's doing this, watch up on top on the rails. You're gonna see the basically the top dumpster is still just gonna work its way up. And nothing back here is moving. Hang tight. You want to lower the doors. You don't want the door pins to get stuck in there, okay? Let me do the other one, and then you can come back until you stop. Don't floor it, just go at a good pace. I'm gonna hold this door. Come back slow. What it is you're up on top of that pylon, which is actually a good thing. If we can get you another inch higher, that'd be even better. But just come back slow. Let's see what happens. It's not gonna work. All right, so now the pylon is under the top dumpster just by a little bit. Just go slow. Okay, raise it up a little bit. Stop, back up. You're only gonna go a tiny bit, like half an inch. You're good. All right, you're good. Let me, I'm gonna leave this one hanging. I'm gonna hold that one in and then just pull straight. Yep. And lower it. All right, so from here you can see he is sitting kind of cockeyed. And what that is because the top lip over here is down inside the dumpster, and that's not gonna be a problem at all. We're gonna strap this completely down. Back doors get shut. Now, if you had a forklift, it'd be a different story, but we don't. So we've got 3 points of contact here on the back. We'll do the back first. Right there where the doors hinge in. It's there, strapped all the way around the back. I go in between the bars in here. Otherwise, you're gonna put a lot of pressure on that, and that's not needed. Again, same thing, nice and tight. Put back in. And then up on the front, we've got one that goes up over the top all the way. And then the top bin right here, this is Robbie's business. Up in the Columbia, Richland County, Lexington County area. Where else do you cover? Just those?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That top bin comes across the front, locks in right here on this front roller support. And then that one is just locked in all the way down through. So these are headed to Columbia, and maybe we can get Texas Pride to send us 2 brand new undecaled dumpsters, and I can do a legitimate video for them. Send me the 2 dumpsters, Brandon, and we'll make it happen for you. And free of charge, of course. funny thing, when I picked the dumpster up, apparently the guys building the deck, I mean, they must not have had any scrap wood or pen and paper, cell phone. I don't know. They felt the need to right in the dumpster, right on the dumpster. So he's dumping a bunch of metal shelving over there. Part of me thinks we're gonna have a problem when we pull out of here. I don't think, oh, I guess that tire's a little soft too. Still no tires. Part of me thinks we're gonna have a problem when we pull out of here. There's a bunch of cardboard in the bottom of this one, and with all the rain we got, and full disclosure, I did not expect that dumpster to be sitting out there as long as it did. But with all the rain we got, I'm sure it matted that cardboard right down. So we'll stand back here. I got my high vis yellow or green, whatever color you want to call this. It's on. A couple big chunks of pipe over there. That would be, don't know what I would use it for, but that would be nice. I'm sure that's not cheap. Bushes and steps and decking and stair treads, railing, cardboard, concrete. The gentleman where we picked this up from asked me how long or what it would cost for a dumpster to be on location for 2 weeks, and I told him. He goes, oh, well, that must have been built into my bill, and I don't know. That's between you and your contractor. I don't have any of that information. I get a text that says put the dumpster here, and we do it. The fact that my roller, big roller, there we go. I was gonna say the fact that the big roller is already on the ground and nothing has moved, that kind of concerns me, but we'll see. We'll see. I guess the day ended up better than the way we started this morning. That tire's gonna have to hold on for one more day. It can be flat all weekend. We'll deal with it. I'll deal with it Tuesday when we get back. But had the water in my face this morning, and I'm glad it was just water. That's I'm very glad, very thankful that it was just water, because if not, honestly, that could have been bad. So if you're another waste hauler and you watch that and it makes you question, you know, whether or not you need to wear glasses or eye protection, you know, I hope that you do. Getting in your mouth and up your nose is one thing, but you know, you've only got one set of eyes. So I guess as days like today, I'm fortunate that I wear glasses. But Lady Liberty coming back into inventory, and I do believe it is going right back out tomorrow. So I don't know, I still got mixed feelings on it. I like it. I mean, it looks good. I like it. It's eye-catchy. It's what you want. I just don't like it. So All right, let's get weighed out, head back to the yard. One more to pick up. Just gonna simply pick it up. It is right around the corner from the yard. I probably won't even lock the gates. Get that thing picked up and put it on the yard. And then from there, we're going home. Mom and Dad have landed in Charlotte, and they're gonna be making their way down this way. The boys don't know, so maybe we'll get a video of Brad and Lori knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell. Maybe the dogs, hopefully the dogs will be outside when that happens. Otherwise, it's gonna be a mess. When somebody knocks on the door, we know it. It is 6 o'clock. Just getting the last dumpster picked up, and then we're headed home. So got whoever lives in this house honking the horn. Apparently they're trying to scare me off. So they've got this has got a half a dumpster worth of 15-yard debris in here. Or it is a 15-yard dumpster, and it's only half filled. So this is gonna go back on the yard. I doubt we're gonna do anything with it tomorrow. Probably leave it there for next week for the fence contractor just to put some stuff in, but had to move a delivery and a pickup from today off until tomorrow. We've got 2 more deliveries and a swap for tomorrow, and then we're gonna be done. So as soon as you come on through, I can go. Might help if I put it in drive. So this is literally, I'll turn one light on. This is literally 0.2 miles from the yard. So we're just gonna pull out of here, we're gonna bang a left, and then bang a right on the trolley road, and we're gonna be at the shop. So I did not tarp it. It's all solid fence debris. There's nothing in there that is gonna fly out. The entire load shifted. There was concrete bags on the bottom, and it had already shifted before I started videotaping. So not all too worried about it. Get this dropped off. We had the baseball team is there in their enclosed pitching area. So all of the parents have parked right in front of my gates again. So we just left. I dropped off the American flag dumpster, and I guess I can turn off the iPad that's right in my face. That's probably helping out with the light, but yep, we're gonna get this dropped off. Gonna get somewhat early tomorrow. Mom and Dad should be here in an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's gonna take me a solid half hour to get home, and then I need a shower, and I want to get all of that dirty water off me from this morning and just kind of get in some comfy clothes. I do not consider, some of you can argue and disagree with me, that's fine. I do not consider jeans to be comfy clothes. I'm not a sweatpant type of guy, but you know, I'm preferring shorts or just briefs. But gonna pull out on a trolley, and the car next to me has their windows up good because they probably think I'm crazy. But yep, another fun-filled day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and then Elizabeth and I are gonna head up towards Waynesville, Canton, Bryson City, and we're gonna do some fly fishing. We're gonna stay in a hotel, something that is not normally for either of our taste, but I'm sure we're gonna bring you guys along for part of it. So I appreciate you guys riding with us today. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, and thanks. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. We should see you tomorrow. Have a good one.